Hiya folks, rain, 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 so I'm not going down to the river. Well, I might go down and actually have a look, see what it's running like. It's been raining for the last week, sort of thing, off and on. So I got that miller's table finished. It's like a combination miller's table, clean out sluice. I've run it as a miller's table and I'll show you results are here now. I'm going to try and run it as clean out sluice later. I'll film that and post it. If there's any questions about it, just let me know. Obviously there's a lot of stuff on miller's tables, but this shows you how one's working and how it works if you've never seen one before. So it's nice to be nice. I'll get on with it. So guys, I'm sure you remember this. This is a bag of pay dirt. Now I panned it out quick, and what I've done, I've built this miller table because where I know a couple of places have got a lot of fine gold and I want to clean it, and I needed to test the table. So what I did was I saved what I washed out of that because I thought there would be some more gold in it because I just washed it out. What I've done since then is I've sieved it with this sieve. It didn't take much time, obviously. I've put a magnet through it. This is all magnetic ions that are in it, the black sands, which weigh about 3 times. Gold weighs 3 times more than this stuff, approximately. And obviously you've got to pan it out. It's all to pan out, so take it out with a magnet. Gold's not magnetic, and that's what I'm left with. I'm going to run that through this miller table because, as I said, that other river that I've been going to, there's a real lot of fine stuff in it, and if I can get it down to an amount where I can just put it through a table and set it up maybe with some sort of hopper so that it'll feed itself, I can run another pipe off this. I'll give you a look round that. So I'll give you a quick look round this. This is basically just a barrier which I've made from the rest of that plate, and that smoked the water out. PVC bar, spray bar, which is just connected up to the pump with a bit of normal hose pipe. I've paid for no bends or anything like that. I've done it on cheap because I'm like that. And I drilled an hole and screwed a bottle up under here to catch the gold, which, because as I say, I've built this because I find stuff around here, and drying fine stuff and put it in bottles is a pain in the backside. So if I can just sweep it into hole, that bottle there will hold, I think it's nearly 3 ounces, so I'm not going to fill it very quickly, but different rivers keep it in there. I do dry some of it, that bigger stuff from Secret River, I always dry that. That's easy enough to do. But this is just acrylic blackboard paint. Well, I have to give it a little test, and it seems to work alright. I still might get a different mat, a cutting mat. And I've gone longer on this because I want to put rubber mats in it as well, because I've got a lot of material outside. Well, a lot of material. I've got about, I don't know, 10 litres of material that needs washing out as a sluice, so I'm hoping it'll run fast enough as well to clean that out and then rerun it on this to find the fine golds out of it. That's the plan. But I'll get running and see how we go. I just made some I had some threaded bar. It's not very thick, and I've got some thick thread bar. I'm going to change it out, but I didn't have any nuts for it at the time. Well, I don't have any nuts for it. I'll get some, and all I've done is cut some discs out, inserted a nut into it, cut it out with a chisel, put a nut in it, and glued it in with epoxy so that I can adjust this up and down to get my angle. The pump I've got on minimum at the minute, so, and that's good enough from what I saw last night. I might try and get it going a little bit faster, but until I get used to it and how to set it up so it runs at optimum basically, then I'll keep it running slow. I'm hoping you're seeing it alright. I've got a bit of bubbles in it because I've got some liquid soap in water as well. I'm not going to make you watch doing it all, but I'll just give you a basic idea. Could probably run it a little bit faster than this. As I say, I've just got to get used to it to find out how big a gold that I can catch in it and how fast it needs to run. And I don't know whether you can see that where I'm brushing. There is some gold there, look. Try and get a look. So there, look. As you can see, it just sort of erodes it away and leaves gold stuck to the table, laying on the table. And then what I do with this, I like this bit. You see, we just brush it along. Stick it in the bottle. And if it picks that really tiny stuff up, it'll be great for that other river. This to make my life washing out a lot easier. I'll just have to process it down with by classifying it, sifting it down. So I'm not going to bore you with that. I'll do it and I'll show you what's in bottle and end. Show you how much of that out of it. Pleased how it's working. I can just set up the stool and feed. But like I said, I'd like to set some sort of hopper system up so that I can put it in and drip some water through and it'll self-feed and self-clean. Might be able to get the bit going a bit faster. And I've just had a thought, I can rig some sort of vibrator up to it, which might only need to be as simple as a motor with an offset wheel on it, just to do that a little bit. What I'm doing is pushing it there, and I think it'll work even better. And there's a shot down the into the bottle. You can see the gold that I've swept in. Well, that's the last of it. I saw nothing roll down the table. I will check out my container under here. I've got two containers under here, in fact. One to catch everything that comes off this, and any light stuff I'm hoping that it'll settle before it gets into pump container, because I've got pump in another container at this end, just to try and keep pump clean as possible, because I'm going to run some really dirty stuff in this probably later today if I get a chance, and see what I get out of that. And that's the result. That grey looking stuff in there's 2 or 3 pieces. I weren't sure on table, but I'm looking at it now. I think it's probably a little bit of lead. So, but it cleans it out fantastic. That there's hardly any other junk in there. Like with black sands, if I'm cleaning it out just pan for pan and then just snuffering it up and then cleaning it out again, that just does it all, puts it straight in bottle for you.